Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in. Let's get to your read here as I pick. Is this the deck? As I pick the deck for this message. Here we go. Thank you to all who've supported this channel. I really appreciate it. And remember, not everything's going to resonate here. Take what does, leave the rest. If it's not resonating, leave it for somebody else. Take what helps you to help yourself here. If you're interested in my artwork, please go to the community tab. And there's more information on that and how to get involved. Let's get some things spinning here, I feel. Messages for a collective. No, too many. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Ace of Swords. Communication. It's like, are you communicating happiness or troubles? Maybe a little both. Two of Pentacles. You're busy communicating. Or there's a lot to say. There's a lot to say here. You're meeting somebody for brunch or lunch. No. It's definitely like morning breakfast food I'm smelling. The stars out here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. The communicating some big dreams here of yours that you've been at it for a long time. And the positives and the negatives that are coming out of those situations and the pursuit of these dreams. And the frustrations of other people watching you and not helping or not being of support or being negative about this, as well as the reverse of that, people that have been helpful. You're expressing this to someone. Six of Swords. How this whole experience has shown you your true friends and those you can't count on. Becoming very clear to you. That's the main part of what you're expressing to somebody else. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's become very clear to you through these situations and experiences. Those who haven't given much to you or your situations. Six of Cups. Hangman. And a lot of that is stemming from your childhood. Either that's how you were treated as a child, and so then you just naturally gravitated towards a similar style, and you have that as an adult, or somebody in your past who is also in your present, who is doing the same thing they've always done, which is either be in your corner and be, because there's a dichotomy here of happiness and then weathering a storm too. So they've either been in your corner or they haven't been. But you've circumvented this whole, if it's negativity, certainly, with your good intelligence. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And it just rejecting their negativity. Some of you rejecting them completely, but others of you just rejecting their negativity and seeing that that's just their makeup. But it doesn't have to be your story. Yeah, because you're all about the victory. Six of Wands here. Who is this person that you're talking to? Who is this person that you're talking to first? Strength. Someone very strong. Someone who has been in your corner. Someone who has helped you with your self-confidence. They have a lot of self-confidence. They don't fit the norm. And they don't care. They're just fine with that. They are who they are. Four of Swords. They helped you out of a period where you were really depleted and burnt out. They helped you out of this. They've always been there for you. That's who you're speaking to. About these other situations, these other people, or it could be just one person in particular from your past. You know, like maybe this person has that person in common with you, like if it's a sibling and you're talking about a parent. the Five of Wands, but it's someone that you're speaking to that's really helped you out of this chaotic negativity that they too maybe have experienced, and what worked for them to blossom still and find their own way and their own path and embrace their own unique. Yeah, embrace their own happiness. They've helped you to do this as well. And this is who you're talking to about ups and downs for you, and in particular how that's affected you going after what you want in life. It's a gratitude for them, I feel. Yeah. The read is being in gratitude for them, the Three of Pentacles. Also that they will bring in good collaborations, or bring collaborations towards you that are new. In areas where you feel empty, they will be able to help you feel more full, more alive, more happy. Nine of Pentacles on its side. Because you are just on the cusp of being independent yourself. So maybe you're very young. Or maybe you're just in a situation where you're on your own now. Situations in life have changed up and you find yourself on your own, and that's new territory for you. Or you've wanted to be on your own and you're making the necessary changes for that to take place. Independent and successful. Yeah, the Emperor stepping into your own power here. Certainly we see that. But this person has been instrumental in helping you. Could be an Aries. Could be a Capricorn. Helping you to navigate these feelings, these emotions. Two of Cups, King of Wands, and the Eight of Wands are in reverse. Two of Cups is upright. Yeah, definitely you feel very bonded to this person. You know, a soulmate energy. This person has helped you change your life and really step into your own here. After a period of someone who was trying to dim your shine, trying to keep you down, they definitely, if they weren't doing that on purpose, they weren't helping you with your self-esteem. They were very closed off. They were very slow to help you develop that and feel good about self. But this person that you're talking to, about that person maybe even, or about situations that have come about by not having a lot of self-confidence. The person that you're talking to has helped you with this self-confidence and is very self-confident themselves. Yeah, you're rejecting this judgment from others, or from one person in particular, maybe that you grew up with. Could be a parental figure. Could be two people from your past. When you were younger, though, it's when you were younger. Yeah, they kind of turned your world upside down with their harshness, very, very cold manner. And not expecting a lot from you, or making you feel like you couldn't expect a lot from you. But that all changes. Yeah, that all changes with just the change of retraining of your mind and thinking of yourself differently. Yeah, because you kind of got to the point where you were like, this person misunderstood me. I understand myself. And I'm very capable of building up this self-esteem again, which is what you're doing. This very vibrant person has helped you with that again. Has been some sort of key here. Real love, patience to wait for it. I feel like that is, you're just so used to not being loved in a healthy way that you kind of found love wherever, and now you're pulling back as you build that self-esteem to have patience to wait for what's healthy and good for you in the area of love. Important to heal. Yeah, there's some healing going on here too. And the talking this out with this person is also part of that healing. And showing your gratitude towards this person too, I feel, is the energy here. Never too old for a new goal. Yeah, some of you may be in a situation where you feel like, God, can I start all over again? And we do see that someone is starting over regardless of age here. Just remember, yes, you can start over at any time with any new goal. Somebody needs that reminder and moving forward. Yeah, I feel like this read is really about expressing your gratitude to this person that helped, this vibrant person that helped you find your footing again and helped you find your vibrancy. And, maybe they're intimidating and that's why you didn't ever speak to them before. But now I feel like you're very well acquainted with them and have soulmate kind of ties with them. They've really helped you to work through some healing points, some areas that needed healing, and to find your footing again. I feel like you are on your way to bigger and better things. Adaptation and magic. Yeah. Adapting to a newer you or the magic that's circling you now for a new beginning. Some of you never thought you'd be in this kind of new setting, able to take a new step forward. And that has been magical how this has come about, or this relationship with this person has been magical. And that you've seen yourself in a new way, been able to adapt to a healthier new you. Let's grab a charm. Oh, okay. So I do see the elephant here. To me, this is Ganesh energy and busting through barriers. Nothing gets in your way now. Also, there is an emphasis on having really good intellect, and we did talk about this, that you were able to navigate this with your good intellect. Love. Love could come out of this too. By that I mean like a romantic love, but also I feel like love for self is important in this read. And also, for some of you even, it could be this dynamic person you've never thought of as a love interest, but that just is part of the magic and the surprise that you adapt to and kind of go with the flow here. And it's surprising to you most of all that this turns into a love connection. Just as a side note, I feel like that could be possible for somebody. This person that didn't help too much with your self-esteem or at all, they could be hanging on to you just out of sheer habit, just out of habit. So knowing that womb healing is out here, Garnet and Lady's Mantle. This is about sovereignty. And Citrine and Dandelion, make a wish. Clearing out comparisons and surrender to the magic. How interesting. Surrender to the magic. And I feel like just that phrase alone is what I need to say. Surrender to the magic. You'll know how this pertains to you. Your situation is very similar to this. You've resonated with this. Surrender to the magic. That is this. Yeah. A lot of this doesn't make sense to you, and it doesn't have to. I'm hearing just surrender to it. Surrender to the possibilities, surrender to the magic. That is your message. If you've liked it, please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel. It helps me to reach other people who need to hear these messages or find them helpful. And until next time, let's remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. And if you feel inclined, please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you.